Good morning, students. This is our lecture 3 of Mathematics, class 8th, chapter 10, Visualizing Solid Shapes. Today's topics are, first of all, we will recapitulate the previous concepts which we have studied in the previous lecture. After that, we will study about polyhedrons, types of polyhedrons, formation of different polyhedrons. Let us recapitulate what we have studied in the previous lecture. We have studied about mapping space around us. Basically, this is the concept in which we are supposed to make a map according to the given scenario, and we know that a map depicts the location of a particular object or place in relation to other objects or places. So, the maps make our migration easier from one place to another. That is why we take the help of maps whenever we are supposed to go to any unknown destination or to the destination whose route is unknown to us. After that, we have studied about map symbols. Map symbols are basically the direction symbols, and map symbols are important components of a map that help us to visualize the information in the most conducive manner. Basically, in some maps, you must have seen the symbols representing trees on the roadside, river bodies in city. So, the map symbols are important components of a map that help us to visualize the information in the most effective manner. After that, we have studied about map scale. We can determine the distance between two positions with the help of a man. This is one of the need of the map, or one of the basic idea behind using the map. We take the help of scales in such cases. So basically, a map scale is nothing but the measure of one unit shown in the map. So we have studied about some few important points regarding the map also. Those points were, to represent different objects or place, different symbols are used, that is the use of map symbols. Size of the object will remain the same irrespective of the observer's viewpoint, and a map is different from a picture. What about map scales? We have also studied. A particular scale is used to draw a map so that the lengths drawn are proportional with respect to the size of the original figures. And this is the whole concept of mapping space around us. I hope using this concept, you must have completed your exercise 10.2 of NCERT. Using map symbols and map scale, you must have shown your creativity. We have also studied about faces, edges and vertices. So what are faces, edges and vertices? Faces are basically the flat surfaces of the 3D shapes, and solids have more than one face. Like we have seen that cube and cuboids have 6 faces. And edges, what are edges? Edges, the line segments which acts as an interface between two faces, is called an edge. In this figure, all these are clearly shown: faces, edges and vertices. Edges are basically the line segments which acts as an interface between the two faces. Faces here in this figure are colored ones, that is blue, red and yellow. These are all the faces. All the flat surfaces of the 3D shape are the faces. And then we have studied about vertex or vertices. Vertices is the plural of vertex. So a vertex is a point where two or more edges meet. These are basically the corner points. This all we have studied in the previous lecture. I have shown you how to draw the map of a city. This is the example I have shown you. This is the example through which you must have made the map of your exercise 10.2. Coming to polyhedrons now. So what are polyhedrons? A polyhedron is a solid in 3 dimensions with flat polygonal faces, straight edges and sharp corners or vertices. Basically, this is a solid in 3 dimensions, and as we are supposed to deal with 3D objects only, with flat polygonal faces, and straight edges and sharp corners or vertices. In short, or in layman's language, we can say solids with flat surfaces are called polyhedrons, or they are also known as polyhedra. So, the solids which are having flat surfaces are called polyhedrons or polyhedra. For example, cubes, cuboids, prisms and pyramids. Cubes and cuboids you must have studied in detail in the previous class. Prisms and pyramids, though you must be having idea what are these, but in detail we will be studying in this class 8th. So, what do you mean by a polyhedron? A polyhedron is basically a solid in 3 dimensions, as visualizing solid shapes. What does this solid stands for? Solid is nothing but the 3D object or 3D shape or 3D figure with flat polygonal faces, straight edges and sharp corners or vertices. So, solids with flat surfaces are called polyhedrons or polyhedra. I hope this is clear to you. The solids which are having flat surfaces are known as polyhedrons, simple as this. Or the other name of the polyhedron is polyhedra. Cube, cuboid, prism and pyramids are the examples of polyhedrons. Now, in this we will also study the types of polyhedrons. There are basically 4 types of polyhedrons: convex polyhedron, concave polyhedron, regular polyhedron and irregular polyhedron. So, what are polyhedrons? The polyhedrons are the solids made up of polygonal regions, or in layman language we can say a solid having flat faces. They are called polyhedrons or polyhedra. Examples: cube, cuboids, prism and pyramids. Now the types of polyhedrons. There are 4 types of polyhedrons basically. First one is convex polyhedron, concave polyhedron, regular polyhedron and irregular polyhedron. Coming to we will study all these polyhedrons in detail now. Coming to the very first one, that is convex polyhedron. A polyhedron whose surface comprising its faces, edges and vertices does not intersect itself. Line segment joining any 2 points of a polyhedron lies within its interior or on the surface. Basically, in this convex polyhedron, the line segment joining any 2 points should lie within the interior part or on the surface only. It should not exceed the boundary of that polyhedron or whatsoever is the figure. A polyhedron whose surface comprising its faces, edges and vertices does not intersect itself. A line segment joining any 2 points of the polyhedron should lie within its interior part or on the surface. You can see this example. This is a convex polyhedron. Coming to concave polyhedron, a polyhedron whose surface intersect itself. Line segment joining any 2 points on the polyhedron may lie in the exterior part. So, in this case, how will you distinguish whether it is a convex polyhedron or a concave polyhedron? In convex polyhedron, the line segment joining any 2 points of the polyhedron should lie either on the surface or in the interior part of the surface. But here in this concave polyhedron, line segment joining any 2 points of the polyhedron may lie in the exterior part. This will be more clear with the figures. So, previous one was the convex polyhedron, in which the line segment joining any 2 parts of the polyhedron lies either on the surface, should lie either on the surface or on the interior part of the surface. Or here in this concave polyhedron, line segment joining any 2 points of the polyhedron may lie in the exterior part. You can see these corners. This is the concave part. So, you can easily identify convex and concave polyhedrons. Coming to regular polyhedron. What do you mean by a regular polyhedron? So, polyhedrons that are made up of regular polygons. So, what do you mean by polygons? Polygons is basically a simple closed curve made up of entirely line segments. So, here if I am talking about regular polygons, what do you mean by polygon? I am repeating it. A simple closed curve made up of entirely line segments, that is a polygon. So, in layman's language or in more easy language, we can say that in this regular polyhedron, all the faces constitute regular polygons. I told you what are polygons. And the same number of faces meet at each vertex. For example, hexagon. in which all the sides are equal. This is regular, all the sides are equal and all the angles are also equal, and it is a polygon. What do you mean by a polygon? A simple closed curve made up of entirely of line segments is called a polygon. So what do you mean by a regular one? What is the meaning of regular? A polygon which has all its sides of equal length and all its interior angles of equal measure, that is a regular polygon. I hope regular polygon is clear to you. I am repeating it. First of all, you should know what is a polygon. A polygon is that figure or a simple closed curve made up entirely of line segments is a polygon. Now, what is specifically regular polygon? A regular polygon is that polygon which has all its sides of equal length and all its interior angles of equal measure. That is basically a regular polygon. So, regular hexagon is a regular polygon. This hexagon is a regular polygon. So, it is a regular polyhedron. Coming to irregular polygon or polyhedron, or you can say that is not a regular polyhedron. All faces do not constitute regular polygons. So, I hope you have understood what do you mean by a regular polygon. So, if all the faces of a polyhedron do not constitute regular polygons, then that polyhedron is an irregular polyhedron. So, a polygon which has all its sides of equal lengths and all its interior angles of equal measure is called a regular polygon. So, if all the faces do not constitute regular polygons, that comes under the category of irregular polyhedron or not a regular polyhedron. This is the example of irregular hexagon. In this, all the sides are not of equal measurement. So, obviously, all the angles will not be of equal measurement. I hope all the 4 types of polyhedrons are very much clear to you. Now, this is the irregular polyhedron. First image is of regular polyhedron. Second is of irregular polyhedra. Polyhedra or polyhedron, it is one and the same thing. I told you that the other name of polyhedron is polyhedra. Now, coming to non-polyhedrons. What are non-polyhedrons? Solids with curved faces are called non-polyhedrons. We have studied what are polyhedrons. Solids with flat faces are known as polyhedrons. So, if the solid is having curved face or solids with curved faces are called non-polyhedrons. For example, sphere, cylinder and cone, they are having curved faces. So, they come under the category of non-polyhedrons. They can also be described as solids which have sides that are not polygons. For example, sphere, cylinder, cone and etc. These are all the non-polyhedrons. Sphere, cylinder, cone. They are 3D objects, but they are not polyhedrons. So, we will study or we will give more focus to the polyhedrons. First of all, we have learnt about all the 3D objects. Now, we are more focused about, we need to give more focus on polyhedrons which have flat faces, and non-polyhedrons, you should know what are non-polyhedrons. So, solids with curved faces are called non-polyhedrons. They can also be described as solids which have sides that are not polygons. I told you what are polygons, what are regular polygons. So, I hope it is clear to you now. Now, formation of solids. We have studied previously the formation of cylinder by stacking 2D objects either in linear manner or in circular manner. We can get 3D objects. So, now here we will study more about the formation of solids or more about the formation of polyhedrons rather I should say. So, first of all, solid cuboid. A cuboid is a solid bounded by 6 rectangular plane regions. Plane regions are there, so this is a polyhedron. It is formed by stacking rectangles linearly in a linear manner. If I will keep on stacking the rectangles, I will be able to get a solid cuboid which will be bounded by 6 rectangular plane regions. This is one example. Another example is of solid hexagonal prism. A polyhedron with 2 hexagonal bases parallel to each other. This is a solid hexagonal prism. It is formed by stacking hexagons linearly. Hexagons, I think everyone knows, a polygon having 6 sides. So, if you will keep on stacking the hexagons in a linear manner, you will be able to get a solid hexagonal prism, and each face of the hexagonal prism is rectangular in shape. Like this, a polyhedron with 2 hexagonal bases, if the base and top and bottom are hexagonal in shape, They are parallel to each other and it is formed by stacking hexagons linearly. If you will keep on stacking the hexagons linearly, you will be able to get this solid hexagonal prism. Now coming to solid cylinder, though it is not a polyhedron, I told you that it has it has the curved faces, so it is not a polyhedron, but we will study about this, how we can get a solid cylinder. Solid cylinder can be formed by stacking many circles linearly. Like this, I will be able to get the solid cylinder. Solid cones, again this is not a polyhedron because it has one curved face. It has the curved faces. So how we will be getting the solid cones? Solid cones are formed by stacking triangles which are right angled in a circular fashion with edge which is right angled at the center. This you can see very easily. Solid cones are formed by stacking triangles which are right angled. One of the angle is 90 degree in a circular fashion with edge which is right angled at the center. This is very clear in the picture. So this is how we are able to make solid cones. Now coming to the homework from NCERT, you are supposed to complete question 1 and 2 in homework notebook of exercise 10.3, and along with that I hope you must have completed that exercise 10.2. After that you are supposed to complete question 1 and 2 in homework notebook of exercise 10.3. This is obviously, these two questions are based on the concepts which we have studied in this lecture, and apart from that you are supposed to revise the concept of polyhedron, its types and non-polyhedrons which we have studied. So here in this lecture what we have studied, we have first of all recapitulated the previous concepts, and after that we have studied about polyhedrons. Polyhedrons, it is basically a solid made up of polygonal regions, and in layman's language we can say a solid having flat faces are known as polyhedrons. So the examples of polyhedron are cube, cuboid, prism and pyramid. These are all the polyhedrons. After that we have studied about types of polyhedrons. Convex polyhedron and concave polyhedron. Convex polyhedrons are the polyhedrons that are made up of convex polygons. Concave polyhedron are the polyhedrons which are made up of concave polygons. So we have studied which are not convex basically, or which are you can say that they are made up of concave polygons. And after that we have studied about regular polyhedrons. So the polyhedrons that are made up of regular polygons. What are polygons? A simple closed curve made up entirely of line segment is called a polygon. And what do you mean by a regular polygon? A regular polygon is that polygon which has all its sides of equal length and all its interior angles of equal measure. That is a regular polygon. The example of this regular polygon we have seen a hexagon, in which all the sides are equal and all the angles are of equal measurement. After that we have studied about irregular polyhedrons or not a regular polyhedron. The polyhedrons that are not made up of regular polygons are known as irregular or not regular polyhedrons. The other name of polyhedron is polyhedra. And what about non-polyhedrons? Non-polyhedrons are the polyhedrons in which a solid, non-polyhedron is basically a solid which has one of the face is curved face, or we can say the polyhedrons not having flat faces are known as non-polyhedrons. For example, spheres, cylinders and cones, they are not polyhedrons because they are not made up of polygonal regions. That is, they are not having flat faces. So after that we have seen the formation of few polyhedrons, like we have studied about the formation of cuboid, then we have studied about the formation of hexagonal prism. After that we have seen the formation of prism we have done. After that we have studied the formation of sphere and cone, solid cone. So I hope all the concepts taught in this lecture are very much clear to you. Thank you so much.